You can have it if you want it. It's gratis, it's for free. There ain't no strings attached, no, there ain't no catch. Take my love, take my love, take me. You can have it if you want it. It's gratis, it's for free.
Hey everyone, sorry it's only it's Saturday morning at 4:52. I've been up as well for a few hours. I've actually been really hungry, trying to get room service, but they would not understand. So I think finally I managed getting some Caesar salad and some vegetable sandwich. That's all what they can come through because they don't make breakfast until 6. It's our last day in the factory. God, I don't want to get so emotional. I mean, I've got the videos for you to share with you from the factory. Yesterday was the first time I get to really learn and see how actually even tape extension was done. This is, forget about the processing time with coloring and stuff. I'm talking just how the tape have been taped before we taped them. I mean, I couldn't film everything out of respect for the company, not because I don't want to share it, just because they do feel funny about someone holding the video and thinking, you know, we're going to be able to do this in Sydney, because it isn't possible. So this is my word to you. If I see, and when I show you this, you'll understand more. One person disrespecting any tape by throwing it away or misusing it or complaining about, you know, how thick and thin. When you see the time, the effort, the hard labor, not the emotional labor, I don't think they're really emotional about doing it, but the hard labor they have to. I'm glad I got to experience to actually sit with them on the table. I got to sit with them to cut the tape. I got to sit with them to do all of that. It was amazing. I'm glad even Eric got to experience it, so he knows that I'm not crazy. I'm just not really just always talking about it. So when he got to see what it takes from stage A to stage B, and this is not talking about coloring yet, we're talking about just that the hair's already colored, already ready to use, just to tape it and package it. It's just amazing, because that's the first time for me I get to experience that. I've seen obviously the eye tip and the keratin one, so that was very touching. That was a very good experience, and the good thing about it, we got to brainstorm about so many different ideas, like so many, and I think we came out with something really good, so we didn't have to re-tip, and some new ideas and new ways of doing extensions. So that was really good, so I'm really excited about. I got to hackle and grade the hair, which, I mean, I've got some videos as well. I mean, I couldn't do it as good as them, where you just tap with the racket. I mean, when you see it, you'll get to see it. I'm sure I'll put some highlights on that. And that was very special as well. That was actually really good to sit on the floor with them and just get someone to teach you. I mean, let's go back even to the tape where they do, because each place they do the tape. One factory does the tape. It's amazing, and you'll see everyone's working hard, and everyone was working hard, and then you turn around, and I'm gonna show you this video which I call the goddess, which she doesn't know she is. She's sitting in this one person. This is out of the probably 80 that were working in this floor in particular. She was sitting in this, surrounded by high concrete, like that height, by herself, and she was the only one who's wearing pink, and everyone else was wearing red and white, I think, from memory, and she was wearing pink, and sitting and grabbing this massive hair and hackling and bundling. And I'm seeing, what's this mermaid, what's this fairy, what's this goddess doing by herself on her own, surrounded with, and reminding you, when I say concrete that high, about 40 or 50 centimeters high, all surrounded us, it's either she's been punished as detention, you know, you naughty girl, just go into that room and work by yourself. Well, not a room, like, but no, she was the only one who grades the hair in different direction. so the order doesn't get mixed or one hair out of place that just moved out of it. It was just attention to detail was just unbelievable. I don't want to bore you so much by really until you see what I'm talking about. Like yeah, it was just amazing. And then obviously after we went back to the factory again, where actually they tip my Russian hair. We did get to a bit of not argument with the owner because he does his ways of doing things, and obviously I have my way of treating my hair. And because I was, you know, not arguing, or just telling him, but I know this, his beliefs, that's how he wants it done, but this is how I want it done. Ended up being, you know, sorted, and he understood my point, you know, 2 hours later. And yeah, we had amazing lunch first, and then we had amazing dinner at a barbecue place, or Korean barbecue place was good. But yeah, I've just been up since 1:30, like this time here, which for you guys would have been 3 hours in front of that. But yeah, I was just hungry, and I just thought I'll do the video earlier because today we're leaving at 1 o'clock the factory, so we still haven't talked about wigs, we still haven't talked about the haircut. We've talked about the hair coloring for us. We haven't seen sort of like unbleached hair and played with all of that, so we have a lot to talk about today. So yeah, I thought I'll do this video quickly, even with my pajamas, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get dressed much earlier, so I've got some work to do, and then I'll chat soon.
You can have it if you want it. It's gratis, it's for free. There ain't no strings attached, no, there ain't no catch. Take my love, take me. You